When you have over 200 active wrestlers competing in WWE, there's a good chance that you'll be lost in the shuffle amongst those who are handpicked by Vince McMahon and propelled forward into the main event scene, or at least regularly featured on television and pay-per-views. In reality, not everyone on the roster can reach those heights, which have left some wrestlers to be frustrated with their position in the company. They might have complained of not being exposed properly, and others have complained of just being identified as glorified jobbers. Whatever the case, these next 5 WWE wrestlers have expressed unhappiness with their current position in WWE and have hinted at leaving, some more obvious than others. Number 1. Zack Ryder. How and why WWE managed to screw up Zack Ryder remains to be one of the biggest mysteries of all time. At one point in time, Ryder was so over, the crowd were chanting his name during a Rock promo. Yes, he was that over. The only explanation seems that since Ryder got over by himself, becoming an internet sensation, Vince didn't like this and proceeded to make him look like a fool by both Kane and Eve Torres. Whilst Ryder managed to get one of his biggest pushes to date, winning the Intercontinental Championship at Wrestlemania 32, he was immediately demoted the next night on Raw, losing the belt to The Miz. Ever since then, Ryder has not bounced back, with WWE not even letting him wrestle on Raw throughout 2018, as Ryder spent the majority of the year wrestling on main event tapings, aka the B-Show. Towards the end of the year, Ryder made it obvious on Twitter he was frustrated with his position, with the hashtags "still here" and "always ready". Some tweets included, "No, somebody didn't Photoshop me into the ring in this picture. I'm still here, and I'm always ready." And, "I haven't had one match on Monday Night Raw in 2018 yet. One more Raw left, always ready, still here." Funnily enough, Ryder wrestled on the last Raw of 2018 as a participant in a Battle Royal, but WWE have continued the trend of not featuring him at all in 2019 as Ryder continues to wrestle on main event only. It's only a matter of time before Ryder requests his release and perhaps finds greater success elsewhere. Number 2. Andrade Cien Almas. The Mexican star managed to reach the pinnacle of NXT by winning the NXT Championship in 2017, and in 2018 he was called up to the main roster, debuting on SmackDown Live. Things looked promising for the Lucha superstar, but sadly, creative didn't do much with him. He had some incredible matches with the likes of AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy and Daniel Bryan, just to name a few, but came up short against all of them, not making any headway. This has led him to be unhappy with his position, and until WWE can resolve the issue by pushing him, it's clear that Andrade will say adios to them. While things are looking up for him by getting a win over former World Heavyweight Champion Rey Mysterio, it could be a typical rubber match style booking, with Mysterio getting the next win. If anything, Andrade has enough star power to go wherever he wants, should he leave the WWE. Number 3. Heath Slater. Much like Zack Ryder, another wrestler who feels constantly left out and mishandled is former WWE Tag Champion Heath Slater. Slater has expressed frustration numerous times recently as he was left out of the Survivor Series, after noting that only a year before they were going in as SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and being forced into the role of a kayfabe referee. Since Baron Corbin is no longer in power, Slater can go back to being a wrestler on the Red brand again. However, that isn't to say he's still happy with his position and has hinted at possibly leaving. Slater uploaded the video of him and Kenny Omega facing off in Deep South Wrestling way before the two were popular wrestlers, but he mentioned, "A lot of people are posting this video, maybe we should do it again, Kenny Omega, but obviously better." Now, it's been more or less cemented that Omega will join All Elite Wrestling. Perhaps Slater may follow suit, getting his chance to wrestle Kenny Omega again. Number 4. Mike and Maria Kanellis. Rather than just hint or threaten Vince with leaving, these last two entries have actually made the decision to hand in a request for their releases, one of them being the WWE's most loved up couple, Mike and Maria Kanellis. Pro Wrestling Sheet reported that Mike and Maria handed in their request weeks ago, and it was clear that they were unhappy with their position in the WWE, even after Mike had an incredible body transformation. Maria tweeted on 15th January, "So why is this guy not on TV? Shaking my head." Even though they have handed in their notice, it's not been 100% confirmed that WWE will accept it. And number 5, The Revival. The other is the tag team The Revival, who were an incredible tag team in NXT, but once they were called up to the main roster, their stock fell dramatically after they were jobbed out to teams such as the B Team and many others, getting close to winning the tag championship, but always fell short. It seems, however, 2019 is where the Revival say enough is enough and it's time to make a change, as it's been reported that they have handed in their request for release to WWE. Again, just like Mike and Maria Kanellis, it's not certain if WWE will let them go, but they are clearly unhappy with their position. What do you guys think? Who will be the first to leave? Let us know in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.